Imagine waking up one day and realizing that you're not satisfied with the way your life feels. You feel stuck in old habits, caught in cycles that no longer serve you. Maybe you've tried changing before, but somehow you always find yourself slipping back into the old patterns. Does this sound like you? Then you are at the right video. So what if I told you that you can actually just reinvent yourself? Not just change a few things here and there, but actually become the person you've always wanted to be. The best version of you. Not in some distant future, not one day. It starts today. Here's how you can do it. But before that, hi, my name is Vanshika and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about everything reinvention and everything how you can become the best version of yourself. So there are 6 easy, simple steps to it that you need to consciously follow. Yes, consciously, not unconsciously, because change always happens consciously to be the person that you want to be. So before you can become someone new, you need to know who that person is. Picture yourself a year from now, not too far in the future, just 1 year from now on. Who are you? What does your day look like? What kind of thoughts run through your mind? How do you feel when you wake up? What habits do you have? Take a moment and write it down. Be as specific as possible. Write down the emotions, the things that you're doing. Write down how you are feeling, how everything around you is at that moment. And that is what is known as defining your future self, which is step number 1. So for example, instead of saying, I want to be more confident, say, I am the type of a person who walks into a room with presence, speaks clearly, and trusts myself. So once you define your future self, that is yourself 1 year from now, every decision that you make should be guided by one simple question. Is this something my future self would do? If the answer is no, you are not supposed to go forward with whatever you would want to do. Just stop it at that. Now, the thing is that we all carry labels. Some given to us, some we've given ourselves. So maybe you've been telling yourself that I'm just lazy, or I always procrastinate, or I'm not good at anything. But these are not facts. These are just statements provided to you and you've internalized them. So they are simply identities that you've reinforced over time. So now what I want you to do is identify those identities and release them, which is step number 2. So here's an exercise. Write down every identity that you want to leave behind. For example, I'm lazy. I always procrastinate. I'm not good at socializing. People don't like me. I don't have anything extraordinary, or anything that you tell yourself. Acknowledge these identities and make a conscious decision to release them. So for example, when someone tells you to do something, instead of telling your brain that you are lazy, tell yourself, no, I am not lazy. I can do it. Let's do it. So this is the part of you where you are releasing that identity. It will not happen in 1 day or 2 or 3. It will take some time, but keep at it and see how you become. And the next time you are in a situation where the old you would act in a certain way, pause and choose differently. So for example, if the old you would scroll on the phone instead of working out, the new you puts on their shoes and moves their body. No debate. You are not bound to who you were yesterday. Most people think that change requires an extreme overhaul. It doesn't. Real transformation happens through small daily actions. Tiny habits that may seem insignificant in the moment, but can create massive momentum over time. So what I want you to do is build your future you with micro habits. Watch my previous video of how to be actually productive in 2025, where I share small habits that work like magic. And trust me, I am not saying this just for you to go watch that video, but those have helped me and my friends be much more productive than what we were before. Think of it like this. If a plane charges out of course by just a few degrees, I'm sure we've all heard this example many a times, but honestly, if it charges out of course by just a few degrees, it will land in an entirely different destination. Just by that 1-2 degree difference. So ask yourself, what are the small habits that my future self does every day? So for example, if your future self is fit, maybe you can commit to 10-15 minutes of movement daily. If your future self is financially independent, you can save a small percentage of every income that you earn. If your future self is confident, you practice speaking up at least once a day. Your mind believes what you tell it. If you constantly say, I cannot do this or I'm not good at this, your brain will look for proof to support it. Instead, change your inner dialogue and shift the narrative, which is step number 4. Instead of saying, I'm bad at this, say, I am learning how to do this, which is completely different from what you were saying before. I am bad at this means that you've established that you cannot do it. But I'm learning how to do this makes you a lot more receptive to change and receptive to learning. And instead of saying, I'll never be successful, say that every step that I'm taking is bringing me closer to success. Write down 3 affirmations that align with your goals and your future self and ask for the courage to sustain it. Say them out loud. For example, people say that I want $100,000. But when they do get it, they spend it even faster. What you should be instead saying is, I earn $100,000 and God, please help me sustain that wealth. Because once you've earned it, if you are spending it, there's no use of earning that much. Only if you want to be rich and wealthy, do you need to sustain that wealth. So ask for the courage to sustain that much amount of money and not just spend it like it's water. Because words shape your reality and neurons fire and wire together by the things that you keep on repeating every day and every day. Here's a trick that the top athletes and performers use, the alter ego effect, which is step number 5. Beyoncé created Sasha Fierce to help her step into confidence on stage. Kobe Bryant had the Black Mamba to enter his competitive mindset. So your alter ego is the version of yourself that doesn't hesitate, doesn't doubt, just acts. So what I would want you to do is create an alter ego, name them, and whenever you feel hesitant, then ask yourself, what would my alter ego do right now? And then do it. You are a product of your environment. We've all heard the saying that we are the sum total of the 5 people that we are around the most. So if you are surrounded by distractions, negativity, or habits that keep you stuck, you will struggle to grow. So be intentional about your surroundings and curate a reinforcing environment. Follow people who inspire you. Clean up your space to reflect the life you want. Set reminders that reinforce your goals. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better. So for example, if you want to be more productive, remove the apps that distract you. I know it's not easy, it's very hard, but if you really want it, you can do it. And create a workspace that makes you excited for work. Your environment should pull you forward, not hold you back. So the key to reinvention is to fully commit. People are half-ass in, half-ass out. But if you want to make 2025 your year, you cannot be half in, half out. You have to fully commit. Most people wait until they feel ready to change. But readiness is a myth. You will never feel completely ready. If you were ever supposed to feel completely ready, then it's not called change. Let me tell you that. The truth, you have to decide to change or stay the same. But do not be half in, half out. And then do it every single day. Because we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, as Aristotle said, is not an act, it's a habit. Reinvention is not a destination, it's a journey. With every step, every choice, and every habit, you are shaping the person you are becoming. So the question is, are you ready to meet your future self? And if you are, please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And with that, we've come towards the end of the video. Please do comment down what was the best part or the part that you liked the most in this video. And I will see you all in the next video. Till then, bye!